Hey guys, my name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to be filming a book Postscript 2018, which is a tag-ish video that I saw created by somebody else. So I will put a link in the description for the original video if you want to check it out. But I thought that this one was a really interesting type of end of the year video because it asks a lot of different questions that aren't on a lot of other end of the year lists. I just thought it was another awesome way to wrap up your reading for the end of the year. So let's just jump right into the questions. So the first question is the longest book you read this year and the book that took you the longest to finish. And for that, I'm going to go with A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara because this book is 815 pages, which makes it my longest book this year. But also, it took me the longest to finish this one because it took me about a week to get through this whole book. I'm usually the kind of person that will only read a book in 1, 2, or 3 sittings at the most. Like after the third sitting, if I haven't finished it by then I'm like, what the heck? So like for me to sit through an entire long book like this, it took me probably like, I want to say 6 or 7 sittings to get through this book. Like I read chunks at a time and it was just so sad and so hard to get through. So definitely this book. The second question says a book you read in 2018 that was outside of your comfort zone. And for that, I have 2 books. The first one is Sleeping Giants because this is a somewhat heavier sci-fi and I don't tend to read pretty heavy sci-fi like this. Another one that I read is The Year of the Flood by Margaret Atwood, and this was out of my comfort zone because I don't ever read dystopians, but this was also technically a required reading while I was in university, so it's not like I went out of my way to go pick this up and read it. Like I would have probably never read this had it not been required reading, but I actually really ended up enjoying this one and I still gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Like it was very thought-provoking and very interesting. The third question says, how many books did you reread in 2018? And the answer to that is 4. Number 4 says your favorite reread of 2018. So I loved all of the books I reread. I gave them all 5 stars again, but my personal favorite rereading experience this year was definitely Aristotle and Dante because I had just forgotten, well, I didn't forget how much I love this book, but I had just forgotten how much these characters just warm my heart, and this book just makes me so happy and just makes me feel at home reading this book for some reason. Probably because of his crazy Mexican family. Definitely reminds me of my crazy Mexican family, and I just love this book so much. The writing is freaking gorgeous. It's literally one of my favorite books of all time. So rereading this book again was really, really special for me this year. Number 5 says a book you read for the first time in 2018 that you look forward to rereading in the future. And for that, I'm gonna go with The Humans by Matt Haig and Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas because these are the most rereadable books that I read this year in my opinion. I have been trying to stop myself from picking up The Humans again this year and rereading it again because I read this in April and these last few months I've just really been wanting to reread this. But this book I also just read this summer and I really want to reread it already. It's one of my favorite romances ever now. So I cannot wait to reread these books. Number 6 says favorite single short story or novella that you read in 2018. And I actually have 2 answers for this too. Both of these books are novellas. The first one is Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is a cute little novella that she came out with this year, and I just loved it so much. It was so cute. It took place in the 70s or 80s. It was just the cutest contemporary-ish, romance-ish story. I just loved it so much. Taylor Jenkins Reid is one of my favorite authors, probably my favorite author. And then the second novella that I really enjoyed in 2018 was Sour Candy, which is this creepy horror novella that's only 80-ish pages, and it's such a creepy short tale, but it really just got under my skin and it makes me Number 7 says Mass Appeal, a book you liked and would recommend to a wide variety of readers. And for this one, I do have to say The Humans, my favorite book of the year. I feel everybody would enjoy this book because we're all humans. We can all find humor in this. We can all relate to this. It's just really entertaining. I think everybody would appreciate this story. Then number 8 says Specialized Appeal, a book that you liked but would be hesitant to recommend to just anyone. And for that, I'm gonna go with Verity by Colleen Hoover, because as much as I fucking loved this book, I would not just go around recommending this book to everyone. I mean, this book is definitely very dark, very disturbing, and very gritty, unsettling. So, I mean, if you like that kind of book, then I would definitely recommend this to you, but like, I wouldn't go recommending this book to everyone. I mean, there's definitely some people that are gonna be like, this is too weird, this is too dark, like, they're not gonna like it, you know, so like, I wouldn't recommend this book to everyone, but to a very certain group of people like me, I think you would really enjoy it. Alright, and the last question says, reflect on your year as a bookish content creator, goals met, good bad memories, and favorite videos you made. So as far as goals met, I recently made a video of myself reacting to my 2018 goals video, so I'll put a link in the description for that if you want to see that. As far as good and bad memories go, I mean, I've only had really great memories during this year on this channel because I hit 10,000 subscribers this year. I got my Canon camera this year, which I feel like has improved my channel a lot. And as far as like favorite videos that I've done this year, I have quite a few favorite different types of videos that I've done. I think my most proud video that I made this year was my book talk for A Little Life. I'm really proud of that book talk because I just really took a lot of time to dive into some of my favorite quotes and passages from that book. But some other fun videos that I did this year that I'm really proud of too is my Instagram Controls My Life. I had a lot of fun doing that video. The video Things I Hate in Romance Novels, I also had a lot of fun filming that video. And my annotating books video, Why and How. I really had a fun time putting together that video and discussing why I annotate books, and I just think it's so important, so I think that's why I really enjoyed making that video so much. Yeah, I'll be putting links in the description for all of those videos that I just mentioned if you would like to check them out. Alright, so that is all for the book Postscript 2018 tag. So let me know your answers to some of these, like what was the longest book you read this year, how many books did you reread this year, and what was your favorite book that you reread, and what were some really great novellas that you read this year. And if you have any thoughts, like if you've read any of these books that I mentioned, let me know what your thoughts are on them and if you also enjoyed them. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you soon with a new video.